Hi, third grade. Welcome to the virtual counseling lessons again. Today we are going to do second step lesson 9, showing compassion. All right, so last time you learned a skill for learning called accepting differences, and this week we're going to discuss showing compassion. We want to focus our attention and listening and know that that's respectful and helps you be a better learner. Today you're going to learn how these skills can help you have empathy and show compassion for others. All right, so let's review our skills for learning. Okay, I'm going to bring this down so you can see it a little bit better. All right, so the skills for learning are focusing attention, listening, being assertive, and using self-talk. And remember, using self-talk is all about ignoring distractions too. So let's say it together now. Ready? Focus attention, listen, be assertive, and use self-talk. Good job, guys. All right, so we have a game that we're going to play, and I am going to show you my version of it. And if you're at school, you can do the version that you want to do with your class. So today's brain builder is called Back to Front, and it's going to be 2 ways of listening and decide which works better. You're going to practice the steps slowly and remind yourself to use your skills for learning, the one that we just went over, right? The eyes watching, ears listening, the being assertive, and the using the self-talk. Okay? And then if you are at school, you can turn back to back with your partners. If you're next to somebody, you can be back to back. And there's some talk topics that we're going to read together, and you guys can name 3 things and listen and hold up a finger for each thing that you heard, and then partner B will do it as well. And then you're going to sit face to face with your partners and repeat those steps. So I'm going to show you my way of doing it. I'm going to turn around and face the other direction, and I'm going to say 3 things. And I'm going to see if you heard them, okay? I want you to hold up your hand if you heard them, okay? Ready? I'm saying 3 things. Coffee, tie-dye, pink. Okay, did you hold up your hands if you heard them? And it's okay if you didn't hold up any hands and you didn't hear them. So now I'm going to sit face to face with you, and I'm going to say 3 things. And I want you to give me a thumbs up if you heard this. Coffee, tie-dye, pink. Did you hear me say those 3 things? Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it one more time, okay? I'm going to turn this way, and I'm going to say 3 other things, and I'm just going to see if you heard it. Leaves, books, folders. Okay? Now I'm going to say it and see if you heard what I said. Leaves, books, folders. Did you guys hear me? If you didn't, I'm going to tell you why. It's kind of a trick, okay? So, now we're going to do this one. There's some more talk topics. So we can do 3 colors that start with the letter B, 3 animals that start with K, 3 months that have 30 days, and name 3 sports that end with the word ball. Okay, so we're going to do this right now, and I'm going to put my self over these words because I'm going to read this to you after we're done. So now we're going to try 3 colors that start with the letter B. So remember, if you're at school, you can face the opposite direction, and you can pause this video, and you can do this with your partners, okay? And then you can face back the other direction. So if you were doing it at school, you would face the other way, name 3 colors that start with the letter B, and take turns, and then turn back the other way and do it again. We're trying to see which way is the better way to listen. So I'm going to do one more since we already did 3. Okay, I'm going to pick one of these to do. Okay, and that's the bell, guys. You're at school. You're probably hearing it too. Okay, so here we go. All right. Okay, I'm going to see if you can hear me. Football, basketball. Okay, did you guys hear me? I'm going to do it one more time, see if you heard me. Football, basketball, volleyball. Okay, did you guys hear me? Now I'm going to say what I just said, and I'm going to have you Give me a thumbs up if you heard it. Football, basketball, volleyball. Did you guys hear me? I bet you did it. Okay, show a thumbs up when you agree. Was it easier to focus attention and listen when you sat facing me or when I sat facing you, or back to back? So give me a thumbs up if it was when I was facing you or you were facing your partner. Good. Give me a thumbs up if you agree that this was easier than being back to back. Good. So most of you guys probably chose that it was easier when you were facing. So today you're going to practice focusing attention and listening to others to help you have empathy for them. Then you can decide how to show your concern for them. Okay? All right, so now we're ready for the story and the discussion. And I'm going to be looking a little bit of the left because I have a story for me right here that I'm going to tell you about, okay? So here are Cody and Raj. Cody came to school on crutches today. He's telling Raj how he feels about missing the kickball game at recess. Look at Cody. Think about how he feels about missing the kickball game. Give me a thumbs up if you think that he is sad or disappointed or upset. Good. I can tell that he's sad because his shoulders are slumped, his mouth is turned down, and his head's hanging down. What skills for learning are helping Raj listen to Cody? What do you guys think? If you think focusing attention, give me a thumbs up. If you think he's listening, give me a thumbs up. Good. Raj is focusing on Cody and listening carefully to what he's saying. He asks Cody questions to find out more. This shows he's listening and he cares. All right. Now we're going to look at the empathy poster and we're going to see if there's anything that we think Raj should be doing for Cody. Okay? So here's the empathy poster. Remember, empathy is feeling or understanding what someone else is feeling. Looking at their face and body for clues, just how Cody is upset with his head hanging down. What's their point of view? They're really upset about missing the kickball game. How do they feel? Sad. How can I help is what we're going to focus on today. And what is a kind thing to say? That's also what we're going to focus on. So let's go back to the previous slide and we're going to see what else we can discover. Okay? As Raj listens to Cody, he notices his face and body clues that help him understand how Cody feels. He can also understand Cody's point of view since they've been playing kickball at recess for weeks. Raj understands what Cody feels, and this is called empathy. Focusing attention and listening to Cody have helped Raj have empathy. He wants to do something to show his concern. Okay? So let's keep talking about it. Okay, so we're going to continue talking about the discussion. What can Raj say or do to show his concern? What do you guys think? If you're at school, you can talk about this, but if you are listening, you can just think about it for a second. What can he do? If you think he can show kind things, give me a thumbs up. If you think he can invite him to watch kickball, give me a thumbs up. If you think he can stay with him, then show me a smile. Yeah. Caring about others, about how others feel, shows concern for them, and it's called compassion. Compassion is empathy in action, okay? And remember, we just reviewed the empathy poster, okay? Raj asks himself what he can do to help Cody feel better about missing kickball. He decides to ask his teacher if he can stay inside to play games with Cody, and the teacher agrees, and Raj tells Cody. How do you think Cody feels about Raj staying inside with him? What do you guys think? Can you show me on your face the feeling that he has? And there's another bell. If you're at school, you're hearing it, right? How do you think Cody feels about Raj staying inside with him? Show me on your face. What do you think? If you think he feels happy, give me a thumbs up and excited. What could Cody say to Raj to show he appreciates it? Thank you. I appreciate it. Cody thanks Raj, and they end up playing games together at recess. Cody has so much fun, he almost forgets he has hurt his leg. So guys, I bet you didn't even realize the impact that you have on other people. You can make them feel so much better. All right, so let's review the skills we've learned so far. we can practice choosing things to say or do to show compassion. So remember, this is something that we're going to do. We're going to practice our skills, okay? So I'm going to explain and model the steps below, and we're going to use the first scenario. And remember, if you are at school, you can use partner. If your teacher chooses to pause, you can do this, okay? So there's going to be a scenario that I'm going to read out loud, and partner A is going to focus and listen. And then partner B is going to tell partner A how they would feel. And then partner A is going to say something kind or name something helpful they could do to show compassion. And partner B will thank partner A for their kindness. Okay? And so you guys can do this at school, but I'm going to model for you what this would look like right now. If you don't want to do it and you just want to watch me, that's okay too. So here's a scenario, okay? I'm going to be partner A and partner B, okay? You fell off the jungle gym. If I fell off the jungle gym, I would feel kind of sad and I would maybe be kind of hurt. But partner A needs to say something kind or helpful they would do to show compassion. So I would say, "Are you okay? I hope you're okay. Is there anything that I can do to help you?" I would say that. And then if I said that, then I would expect the other person to say, "Thank you so much for making sure I was okay. That really made me feel a lot better." Okay? Now let's try another one. This is really important, guys. Being teased, if that happens over and over and over and over and over again, remember, that's called bullying. And if somebody's being teased, you don't want to be a bystander. You want to really be there for somebody, right? So you're being teased on the bus. So if I was being teased on the bus, I would feel so sad and so hurt, and I would be just upset. And I've been teased before, and it doesn't feel good, right, guys? But I might have a friend, or if it's happening to my friend, I might say, "Hey, are you okay? I'm so sorry that happened to you." Remember, that's showing empathy, and that's putting us in their shoes. We wouldn't like it if that was happening to us, right? And we could also say, "Stop teasing," right? We don't want to be a bystander. We could also say that. And then the person might talk to you later and say, "Thank you so much for helping me." So if you want to do this in your class, there's 3 other scenarios. You lost your new backpack. You're having a hard time with a math problem. You dropped your homework all over the hallway. So remember, you can pause this, you can stop, and you can practice what it would sound like to show compassion and what it would sound like to say thank you if somebody helps you. Okay? So now we're going to listen to the empathy song, and every time you hear the word compassion, I want you to hug yourself. Okay? So you're going to hug yourself when you hear the word compassion. Remember, compassion is empathy in action. Here we go.
Situation, your feelings mean so much to you, but you know that you're not alone. There's other folks with feelings too. So when you get together, try to understand how they might feel, because they might have their own ideas with feelings that are just as real. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You know the two. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You're brother too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. That's right. Empathy means trying to understand how another feels. See the clues on a person's face, then wonder what's their point of view. The next step is compassion.
Hear that?
Finding ways to help a friend. That's easy when you understand. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You know the two. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You know the two. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You know the two. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy
All right, that was fun. All right, so now we're going to wrap up our lesson. Today you learned about showing compassion, focusing your attention and listening will help you notice when other people need your care and concern. Then you can show compassion by saying or doing something kind. All right, so this is extended practice. If you guys want to practice it more, you can talk about it at home, how you're showing compassion, and there's some scenarios for you to read. Okay? And now we're going to read one of my favorite books. We're going to listen to one by Catherine Otoshi. And I'm just going to go ahead and play it for you. And if you don't have time, you can pause it. You can pause the video. But if you do have time, I would love for you to listen to it because it's such a good book. And it's about compassion. Okay?
Blue was a quiet color. He enjoyed looking up at the sky, floating on the waves, and on days he felt daring, splashing in rain puddles.
Every once in a while, he wished he could be more sunny like yellow, or bright like green, more regal like purple, or outgoing like orange. But overall, he liked being blue, except when he was with Red.
Red was a hothead. He liked to pick on Blue. Red is a great color, he'd say. Red is hot, Blue is not. Then Blue would feel bad about being blue.
Sometimes Yellow confronted Blue. Blue is a very nice color, she'd say. But Yellow never said that in front of Red. She never said, "Stop picking on Blue." Green, Purple, and Orange thought Blue was nice too, but they never told Red to stop either.
Every time Red said something mean and no one spoke up, he got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Soon Red grew so big that everyone was afraid of him. No one dared stop him. Red picked on all the colors. Then everyone felt a little blue.
Until one came. He had a different shape with bold strokes and squared corners. He was funny. He made the colors laugh. Red saw this and got very hot. "Stop laughing," he told Yellow. "Stop laughing," he told Green. "Stop laughing," he told Purple and Orange. And they did.
Red rolled up to one. "Stop laughing," he told him. But one stood up straight like an arrow and said, "No." Red was mad, but one wouldn't budge. So Red rolled away.
One turned to the colors and said, "If someone is mean and picks on me, I, for one, stand up and say no." Then Yellow felt brave and said, "Me too." Green agreed and said, "Me 3." Then Purple became 4 and Orange became 5.
Blue saw the colors change. He wanted to count. Red grew hot. He felt left out. And hotter and hotter.
Red raced over to Blue and said what he always did. "Red is hot, Blue is not." 6. But this time Blue stood up tall and became 6. "Red can really be hot," he said, "but Blue can be super cool."
Red blew a fuse and tried to roll over Blue.
But everyone took a stand and said no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seeing them standing tall made Red feel very, very, very small. Then Red turned even redder and began rolling away. Blue called out, "Can Red be hot and Blue be cool?" Red stopped in his tracks. "Red can count too," said one.
Red rocked and rolled and turned into 7. "Everyone counts," they shouted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then Red laughed and joined the fun.
Sometimes it just takes one.
Okay, guys, I love that story. I will see you next time. Bye.